Maybe I need to obviously fix my door in the back. Don't worry about that. Focus on me. Look at me in my eyes, not in the back. Anyways, three ways I would describe this movie. It's mindless, senseless, meow. You should get that reference if you know what I'm talking about. As always, what's up? My name is Xavier. Thank you for joining me for another movie review today. We're obviously going to be talking about Super Troopers. This is going to be a throwback review for you guys. I'm actually want to say, like I said, I'm going to come out with some more content for you guys. So I'm going to be hitting you guys up with these throwback reviews. In honor of this, obviously Super Troopers 2 comes out this Friday. So like I said, let's go ahead and get into this. This movie is, like I said, was made in 2001. It was actually written and directed by Jay Chandrasekhar. I think I pronounced that right. I'm pretty sure I did. I looked it up. I'm doing my research now, YouTube. This also stars Steve Lemmy. Also stars Kevin Heffernan as well too. Just to name a few people who actually star and actually act in this movie. And the premise of this movie, and we're actually fun fact, this is pretty much how they came up with the idea of this movie. There's a bunch of dudes. They're obviously friends. They obviously do drugs. Surprise, surprise. On the road, they kept getting pulled over by these actually highway patrol guys, and they're wondering, I wonder, A, what it would look like if they didn't take their job seriously, like if they were just like pulling pranks on people, and two, if they were actually doing drugs while doing that. So that's pretty much the premise of this movie, but all in all, more so the premise of this movie is that, like I said, they're pulling pranks on people, and pretty much every time they pull them over, there's some drug trafficking going on in their city. So pretty much, also simultaneously, they're about to lose their jobs. The state's about to cut the budget on the actual highway patrol. So pretty much simultaneously, they're trying to work to kind of solve this mystery, try to keep their jobs, also as well as having a lot of fun. Like I said, a lot. Anyways, I want to say like I said. I'm trying not to say like I said. Going forward with this though, it's very mindless. This is nothing that you gotta think real hard about. There's no complex characterizations. Thinking about the human, where you gotta be like, oh my goodness, like this is the true human spirit. This is not something that's gonna uplift you and make you want to go out there and hug someone, tell someone you love them. Like I say, this is a comedy, obviously. It's a very silly comedy at that. This is the type of comedy where, like I said, if you're probably on drugs, you probably find it funny. Even if you kind of grew up, or even now to this day, like to pull pranks, and also kind of like to do like silly stuff, like repeat what your friends are saying, dare each other to do stupid things, so on and so forth. And kind of is probably a little bit your vibe. Not totally my vibe, but I can understand it. I know people like that, so it's not like out of my realm of thinking of like, oh, I can't see how that's not funny or how that is funny, so on and so forth. Going into this, like I said, I never seen it before, so I didn't know what to really expect. I know it's a bit of a cult classic in those terms, and like I said, I can see why. Like I said, it wasn't really my vibe overall, but I had a fun time with it. I think you guys will have a fun time with it. And it's the type of movie that when you see it on TV, if you see it on Netflix, Hulu, whatever you're using, Amazon, you might pass it by, but every now and then when you're like, I feel like I watch everything, even though you really haven't. Like Super Troopers, okay. Something that I can waste an hour and 30 minutes, have fun with it, get a couple laughs, and you're definitely gonna get a couple laughs out of this. There's definitely, I feel like it's a product of its time. This movie, like I said, was made in 2001. It feels a little bit more like 1995 or late 90s. Kind of get that vibe of that. Definitely, since it was made in the 2000s, I would try to kind of put in the same realm and try to compare it to maybe like a 40-year-old version, an old school, a super bad, Wedding Crashers, things of that nature. And I also, like I said, those movies star a different set of cast, different writers, stuff of that nature. It doesn't feel like it's in the same realm. Those movies I kind of hold in high regards. Maybe that's just because what I grew up with a little bit more. It depends when you were exposed to this movie. Like I said, this is my first time watching this movie, so like I said, it might have a different feeling for you. Also, like I said, I liked it, didn't like it that much. If I had to give it a score right now, just after seeing it the first time, I'll probably give it around maybe like a 67. First viewing, 67 out of 100. Meaning it was good, it was watchable, it has likable characters, they have good chemistry with each other because it's, like I said, a group of characters. All five of the actual Super Troopers themselves actually wrote the movie. They refer to them as the Broken Lizard Group. So they all wrote this movie, all had a hand in that. And like I said, you can see that, you can feel that. And like I said, had good chemistry, very funny throughout that. But like I said, it wasn't totally my vibe. There's actually a lot of quotable stuff in this. Now that I'm kind of realizing, like, oh, I've heard someone say meow. Is that the second or third time I said that? I think it's the second time. I'm not doing it 7 times, so don't worry about that. I don't know how you can fit saying meow, that's 3, into an interrogation scene, but they did. So, you know, meow. But, anyways, like I said, it's a movie, like I said, can't really recommend it that hard. Or definitely, like I said, it's a movie that it's likable. Like, it got some quotable stuff. It's pretty funny. So definitely, like I said, if you've never seen Super Troopers, tell me what you think. Do you want to go? Do you want to watch this movie? Do you want to watch the second Troopers movie that comes out this Friday? If you have seen it, let me know what you think about this movie. Put it in the comment section. We can have that discussion in terms of what you think about this movie. Are you looking forward, like I said, Super Troopers 2, as always? In the description box, you can always follow me and my social medias down there. So definitely you can contact me through there as well, too. Follow me. As always, if you're new to this channel, go ahead and click the thumbs up. Go ahead and also subscribe to this channel for more reviews. Like I said, this is going to be a throwback review. We're going to try to do more and more of these over the next coming weeks, seeing how that goes as well, too. So, once again, my name is Xavier. This is Super Troopers Review.